Hi guys, Jagira here. So I'm making a Lawbringer guide for, well, the Lawbringer in For Honor. I'm just going to say I am by no means the best Lawbringer out there. There are definitely players out there who are much better at their class than I am. I just thought it'd be nice to make my own little guide. So yeah, I will be showcasing off a few combos you can do in here, your move sets, things like that. So with that being the case, I hope you guys will enjoy my guide. The first move that I'm showing here is called the Shove. And the Shove is activated, as you can see here, when I do a successful block and then I guard break. Now the one I'm actually specifically showing here is called the Shove Alternate. And basically that is once you block, you hit guard break. The two other types are just called Shove, where on the keyboard and mouse, if you press A, W, D, spacebar and guard break, so it's either A, W, D, you press spacebar, then guard break, that will activate a Shove. And then the Shove Mix-Up, which is when you have to guaranteedly land a heavy attack followed by a guard break. This will also initiate a Shove. So a little follow on from the last thing I showed you, the Shove. What I'm doing here is I'm still doing the Shove, but I'm following it up with a move called the Long Arm. Now the Long Arm is activated by pressing the S on the keyboard and guard break at the same time, and what this will do is flip the enemy over your back and drain their stamina. Well, the Shove also drains stamina, as you can see me versus this Raider bot here. So doing both the Shove and the Long Arm has depleted this Raider bot of all its stamina completely. And while they're on the floor, this is a good opportunity to hit them with a light attack, because they can't react to it. I would not recommend going for a heavy attack, as that will give them enough time to be able to block that attack. The next move coming up is known as Blind Justice. Now to activate this, what you need to do is parry an incoming attack. Now to parry, what you need to do is heavy attack in the direction your enemy is attacking, just as that little symbol flashes. You can see there, it will just flash a little bit, and you do that before impact. This will then allow you to parry. Once you have parried, you'll then point the cursor upwards, so you're going to be attacking from the top, and follow it off with a right click to initiate the heavy attack. It's also worth mentioning here that the heavy attack above for Lawbringers will stun your enemy, so they cannot see what direction your other attacks will be coming from. I would also like to add that this attack is quite easily itself parried and also avoided by sidestepping to the left and to the right, so don't be surprised if it doesn't connect quite often. Next up is the attack Impaling Reproof. Basically what you do here is you parry the attack, you'll move your cursor so you'll attack from either the left or the right and press your button, your right mouse button, sorry, for the heavy attack, and you'll therefore impale them and move a distance with them. The longer you hold the right mouse button, the further you will travel. This is a very good attack in 1v1 situations where you're going to try and force someone into a hazardous object or off a cliff. And it's also good in 1v2 situations where you've got two people facing you. You can get a parry off, impale one of the enemies and just travel with them and hopefully get them impaled into something or also off a cliff. This is the impaling charge. What you do here is you have to be out of guard mode, press left shift to sprint and then press right click. And what you do is you'll impale them, and the longer you hold right click for, the further you will travel with them. This is semi-decent engagement. It's really good in 4v4s and stuff like that because the enemy's probably not going to be paying attention to you. But in 1v1, 2v2 even, it's very easily countered as it's always going to be striking from the same place. So I wouldn't really recommend doing it in 1v1 and 2v2, but in 4v4 definitely. So what you see me doing here is I go in for the parry, I do a guard break, and then I follow it up with a side heavy attack. I would never ever recommend doing an overhead attack as that's too slow and it will most likely be blocked or parried. Doing this, you will pretty much always get that side heavy attack in, and therefore it's good damage. The skill I'm showcasing here is basically after I pull off a successful parry, I'll do a light attack, and this is guaranteed damage as it hits instantly. This is the start of the judge, jury and executioner chain, which I'll now be showing. So this here is the judge, jury and executioner combo. To pull this off, what you need to do is do a successful parry. After you have parried, you do a light attack, and then you follow it up with 2 heavy attacks. These heavy attacks can be in any direction you choose. As you see in the video, I do 1 heavy to the sides and then 1 heavy above, and this makes the last heavy attack unblockable. In the next clip, you will see it where I do a top heavy followed by a side heavy. The thing with this combo though is that it is very easily parried because it is so slow, and you can also just dodge it if you get your timing right. So I really wouldn't recommend doing this unless you've got your enemy with a back against the wall. So that will wrap up my Lawbringer guide. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you learned something from it. So the pros of the Lawbringer, you know, he's a good counter attacker. He's very good at CC. He can move people in and out of positions very well. We know that he excels a lot better in massive team fight situations that you will find in Dominion and Elimination. 1v1s not so much, that's just because of his slow attack chains. So those are the pros and the cons of the Lawbringer. Like I said, the pros being he's very good in 4v4, very good in massive team fights. Cons, he's not very good in 1v1, he has a very slow attack chain and makes him able to be parried quite easily, dodged, blocked, the lot, you name it. But I'm not saying that he can't work, he really can work, but you will need to put in more time and effort than you would say other characters. Anyway, so like I said, I hope you enjoyed this video. I will hopefully be doing more guides next time. No, maybe. But what I'm going to do is I'll try and do another guide. This one of the Shogeki. This is the heavy hitter one from the Samurais. So yeah, if you guys did like this, please feel free to leave a like. Please subscribe, it's fantastic. You can also check me out on Twitch. I'm streaming there every now and then. I'm trying to get a schedule together, so hopefully you can catch me then. If you'd like to contact me as well, you'll find my Twitter as well. Like I said, those details are in the description below. Anyway guys, I've been Jagira, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.